Gonna be a quiet stream. Gonna be a quiet stream. Maybe next week I'll find some chillish music, some chillish royalty-free music to play in the background. But today it's gonna be a quiet stream. Hey everyone, how's it going? We're trying something different today, something new. It's gonna be a just chatting stream where I chat about my trophies. I'll start by chatting about my week of trophies, what I've earned, and then thanks Stream Element bot, and then I'll discuss my platinums starting from number one. Reminisce about me getting all the platinums I've gotten throughout the times, throughout the days, all that good stuff. I should be able to focus on chat more easily because I'm just looking at a website here, so I'll remember to look down at chat as much as I can. So feel free to chat with me if you want. I'm only gonna stream for about an hour. I'm gonna try to convert these into hour-long podcasts for people who don't want to watch the stream. You can tell I have two fat cats behind me. I got an Oreo cat right there, and then I got a calico cat back there that you can't really see. Yeah, she's still back there. Yeah, so enjoy those. Enjoy the fat cats behind me. I was gonna put some royalty-free music up, but I'm mostly a metal guy, if you can't tell. You know, it's surprising, right, that I like metal music. You'd probably think I like country or something. But, metal can kind of turn some people off, so I might go find some chill, royalty free music one of these days to put in the background maybe next week. I plan to do these streams every Saturday. Hey, Jacob, how's it going? So good at playing Platinum trophies. I don't even have one. Oh, that's alright. It took me a while to get my first one, and then when I did, I got addicted. I just started. I got the first one. We'll talk about it here in a second. I got my first one in Godfather 2, and then after I got my first one, I went back and played Uncharted 1 and got the rest of the trophies in Uncharted 1. If you really wanted a trophy, there's some pretty easy platinum trophies out there, like the Telltale games. Usually, all you gotta do is beat the story to those, and you'll get the platinums. And they're pretty good story games. They're not crappy games. So if you wanted one, there's some good games to get some in. And like I just got one in Spider-Man. That's a pretty easy platinum. You pretty much just gotta do everything there is to do. So this week I plan on doing this every Saturday. So we'll start with last Saturday, which is February 12th. As you can see here, I got the rest of the DLC trophies in Spider-Man. Then I started playing this game called, what is this? Aircraft Evolution. And it's a pretty fun game. I got it on sale for like $4, and it was pretty fun. I actually ended up getting the platinum for it later, which we'll see later. There's some more of the Spider-Man DLC trophies. This is all on PlayStation profiles, by the way. PlayStation profiles. You can view along if you want. You can go to playstationprofiles.com/BloodyTheSky. That will show you my trophies. You'll see all this. See what I'm seeing. And then after I got some more of the DLC trophies for Spider-Man, I got some more trophies in Aircraft Evolution. There's that Aircraft Evolution Platinum, which is my 87th Platinum, I do believe. Or 86th, let's see. It was my 87th, yeah. So that was a fun Platinum. Basically, all you gotta do there is beat that. You gotta go do some things, like I had to go grind Tank Slayer, where you had to destroy 500 tanks, and I had to start the level 5 times. I had to grind that. And then that was pretty much it. Those are the only two trophies in that I had to grind a little bit. I think Tank Slayer only had to grind 3 missions, so it's not bad. It's a pretty easy platinum. If you can grab it on sale, it's kind of fun. I guess it's an indie game, which you basically you're an airplane just bombing people and stuff. It's all right. Then went back and played WWE 2K19. That's an old school game, and I got 50 play and win 50 universe matches. Got that on the 16th. And then I tried out Tennis World Tour 2. They gave it away free with Plus a couple months back. I want to say like 3 months ago. Never tried it. Finally tried it out. Nah, it wasn't really my cup of tea. I know I'm not really too much into tennis anyways, but I thought, if it was easy enough, I'll play it for a little while. It's not really hard. It's just, like I said, it wasn't really my cup of tea. And then here's some more Miles Morales that we played this week on stream. This was what, my first day of stream, Wednesday. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trophies that day. You can go back and watch that stream, but you can find them all on YouTube. I have them all in a playlist for you. All right, then I went back to try that tennis World Tour 2. Like I said, just wasn't for me. Wasn't for me. I tried it. Just, nah. I gave it a serious try. As you see, I got quite a few trophies in it. Just, nah, wasn't for me. I almost got all the trophies on Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and The Crew 2. The Crew 2, I think I played the first one, but I haven't played the second one. How's that game? Is that pretty fun? Then I started playing some Dangerous Golf. This is a game I got a long time ago on sale for real cheap, but I never like finished it, so I went back and started playing it again. Dangerous Golf. Yeah, my first trophy in it was back in 2019, November 5th in 2019. So I've had it for quite a while. It's just I got distracted by other games, and then I went back to it. This game, you basically just hit a golf ball around and try to make as much destruction as you can. It's made by some of the people who made like old Burnout games, like Burnout Paradise and stuff. Not Burnout Paradise, but the like Burnout Revenge, like the PS2 Burnout games. It's made by some of those people, so it's pretty fun. I've just been playing it, just trying to beat it. I'm not gonna get the platinum in this game for sure. I'm just playing it to play it. I don't really get platinums much anymore, which, probably shocking because I have a platinum stream series called Road to Platinum where all I do is platinum games. But really, I'm just playing games that I'd be platinuming anyways because they're either easy or quick or whatever else. So yeah, I don't really get platinums much anymore. I just play the games just to play them, and then if I say, hey, it's an easy platinum, I'll get it. Or if I really like the game, like Witcher 3, I went back and played Witcher 3 on the 100 difficulty just because I loved it. The Crew 2 is a good game, but can get really easy. But I still recommend it if you're into racing games. Uh, Racing games, that's probably like one of my least kind of favorite games, unless, like you said, unless you can make it really easy. Like, I played one of the Dirt games. They gave one away like last month on PlayStation Plus, and I haven't tried it yet. Apparently, you can make that real easy, but I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. But I think it was Dirt. I'd have to look at my trophy list, but I want to say it was like Dirt 3 that I played, and you can make it super easy to where you're lapping the enemies easily, and it will basically drift for you around corners and stuff like that. So if it's racing games like that where you can just relax and take it easy, then yeah, I'll play them. But for the most part, racing games, unless you can like totally crash and crunch the cars like Burnout or some of the newer Need for Speed games. And then I played more Miles Morales. This was my Thursday stream. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trophies that day. And then I played some more Dangerous Golf off stream. Then some more Miles Morales, and that was been my trophies for the week. I stopped last night. I haven't gamed pretty much since then, since we got done with the Miles Morales stream last night. As you can see, there's Save Harlem. That's the trophy you get for beating the game. And then I got another trophy after that. Thankfully, Ellie, they told me about how I can get another trophy. You can just barely see it on the stream right there, on the chat. And I got that trophy, socially unacceptable. So yeah. Alright, now for the fun part. Let's look at my platinums. Let's see. If I think about what I'm going to do this week, of course, we got to continue with more Miles Morales on stream. And then other than that, I'll probably play some more Dangerous Golf. I haven't gotten done beating it yet. And then after that, I'm not too sure. I was thinking about playing some more Sims 4 on PS4. You gotta be in the mood to play Sims, at least I do. And I was thinking about maybe going back to that. Alright, let's look at my platinums. Platinum numero uno, is The Godfather 2 right there. That was my first ever platinum. I got on August 8th, 2009. And that's back in the PS3 days. That was my first platinum. Honestly, I don't really remember much about the game, truth be told. I mean, I know it's a mafia game, of course. Godfather 2. I want to say it wasn't like Godfather 1. Godfather 1, I remember playing that a lot on the Xbox 360. I don't think it was. I mean, it was a mafia game, of course, still. But other than that, I don't think it was all that similar. Honestly, I guess it was easy because it was my first platinum. Honestly, don't remember it that much. I really don't. Um, Seems like. Let's see. Let's complete 10 execution styles, complete all execution styles. I really don't remember this game, truth be told. I'd have to go back and watch a YouTube video or go back and play it. I really don't remember, but it must have been easy for it to be my first ever platinum. They say my PSN profile says it took me 1 week, 5 days, and 12 hours during the platinum, so yeah, it probably tells you how easy it is. Then, platinum number 2. I went back and platinumed Uncharted. Uncharted Drake's Fortune was the first one. I was addicted to platinums ever since I got Godfather 2. I went back and platinumed Uncharted Drake's Fortune just 5 days later, August 13th, 2009. That tells you how hooked I was on platinums. After hearing that first double bling of my first platinum, you know, you're hearing the bling of getting the last trophy, then you hear the bling of getting the platinum. Ever since I heard that, I was hooked. I had to go back and play Uncharted. My camera's being a little weird. I know. Sorry about that. I don't know why. It's like having trouble focusing or something, I guess. Sorry about that. And then, platinum number 3 was Batman Arkham Asylum. That one's pretty tough. I mean, the toughest thing is the combat challenges in my opinion. There's like the combat challenges towards the end, you can't get hit at all. And then I want to say there's like electrified tiles on the floor, so you gotta avoid those and avoid getting hit at the same time. Those were a pain in the ass. So that was definitely the hardest part. And then I think there was a trophy where you had to do every single move in a single combo or something like that. That one was kind of rough because you had to do all the gadgets, you know, had to dodge over them, dodge under them, and had to do the cape, stun. That was pretty, yeah, perform a perfect combo including all of Batman's combat moves. Yeah, that was pretty tough as well. So, it's an 8.92 according to PSN profiles. They say according to PlayStation it's a 1.6 rarity. So, yeah, pretty rare trophy, pretty rare platinum trophy. My 4th one was Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. A lot of people's favorite Uncharted game. I would say my favorite Uncharted game is probably, I don't know. That's a tough call. I'd probably say my favorite one's probably the third one. I know the third one has kind of like most plot holes in it. I don't know, just something about the third one. I like the third one. How much percent of trophies do you have in Spider-Man Miles Morales? Let's see. Let's go back here. I'm at 42%. I have 26 of 50. So I'm still quite a ways away, but as you know, this is one of those games where once you start doing 100% of everything, you'll start getting a lot of them. Like, boom, you'll get collect all time capsules. Boom, collect all postcards. Collect all underground caches. Shut down all Roxxon labs. You know, now that I'm done with the story, I'll be getting all these trophies pretty quickly. I mean, pretty quickly in the coming days. So, they come pretty quick. Like I said, as you know, you said you got pretty much all the trophies in Spider-Man Miles Morales, so once you start doing everything, what's the trophies that hung you up in Miles Morales? Why didn't you get the platinum? I'm thinking the hardest ones. Well, New Game Plus, of course, is going to take a while, but it shouldn't really be all that hard. I don't know, what trophy are you missing? Or trophies, I should say. Alright, back to my platinums. Yeah, Uncharted 2. A lot of people said that's their favorite. Uncharted 2, it's funny. Pretty much every Uncharted game does something good. Like, Uncharted 1 probably has the most charm because it was the first one, and the humor's real charming. I didn't really like the twist at the end with the cursed Spaniards. Spoilers. But, eh. And then the second one had, by far has the best action. Like, hands down. It is the most action-packed one, for sure. Third one, like I said, I feel like the third one has the best story overall, even though it has some plot holes. Like that one dude who's that chick's, the bad lady, her assistant. Is he magical or something? Like he appears over here and then he just disappears. I don't know. There's some plot holes to that one, but I feel it has overall the best story. And then four is kind of like the perfect mixture of them all. Four has a lot of charm, and it has a lot of action, like the second one. Not quite as much action as the second one, but it's up there. And then it has a pretty good story, like the third one. So four is kind of like your perfect storm. All right, what platinum were you on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 was WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. I didn't get very many SmackDown vs. Raw slash WWE Platinum trophies. The main reason is because they usually have to play online. And I don't really like playing people online because they just spam the same move over and over, let's be honest. They'll find the cheapest move that keep you stunned and they'll just spam it over and over and over. And playing games like this online just usually annoys me. But I was able to do it. Was there any online trophies in this one? Single player, single player, single player, single player. I'm not seeing any online trophies. There might have been some, so if there wasn't, this is probably one of the reasons I did platinum it. So that was number 5, SmackDown vs. Raw, 2010. Number 6 was Assassin's Creed 2. Hands down my favorite Assassin's Creed game. I thought it had the best story, but I'm a sucker for revenge stories. Just plain and simple. Good revenge stories, just my cup of tea. So apparently it took me 3 weeks, 4 days, 5 hours to platinum it. I really don't remember much about this game being all that difficult. It's probably why it has a 23.98. 5.2 according to PlayStation profile, or PlayStation. So, it's a pretty easy platinum, I guess. I got that on, forgetting to tell you the dates. I got the first one on August 8th, 2009, like I said, August 13th, 2009. I got the Batman Arkham Asylum September 19th, 2009. Uncharted 2 was 26th of October, 2009. I have to complete all the bonus objectives in the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man crime activities and defeat 50 enemies with the remote mine gadget. And then I'll have the platinum. Oh, that's not too bad. You can probably get those pretty easily. I actually just got the 50 enemies with the remote mine gadget last night during stream. Isn't it called Trapper? I'm pretty sure I got that one last night. So yeah, that's not too bad. You can definitely get that platinum. If you go for it, good luck. Wish you luck. You can do that. That's easy. Good luck with it. If you're going for it. Like I said, I don't really go for platinums much anymore either. Like, some people will message me on PlayStation like, bro, all you need to do is beat the game on the hardest difficulty. I'm like, I don't want to waste 8 hours beating the game again. Leave me alone. I want to move on to a different game. So if you do decide to go for it, good luck. And then SmackDown vs. Raw, that was October 31st. Wow, I got the SmackDown vs. Raw and the Uncharted 2 Platinum, 5 days apart? Nice. I was probably working on them around the same time. Assassin's Creed, I got it on December 12th, 2019. And then my next one, Dead Space. What's this, number 7? Dead Space. Oh man, I loved Dead Space. I'm not really too into horror games. I'll be completely honest. Horror games, I like the psychological horror games. I don't like horror games that's jump scare. I don't like the ones that's all like, hey, what's over there? And you're like, really? That was cheap. So, Dead Space wasn't. It was more of like an atmospheric horror game where the atmosphere was creepy. The ships were dark and what the hell was that? And you know, you didn't know what was going to be around the next corner. I don't think I had too many jump scares. I want to say I had maybe like two or three jump scares, but I was addicted to Dead Space. I played it for like 3 weeks straight. I got that on January 4th, 2010. How long did it take me to get this? I know it took me a long time because I kept playing New Game Plus. Yo, what's up, Ellie? I'm doing pretty well, thanks. How you doing? I'm just going over my trophy list, going over my platinums. This was number 7, I believe, with Dead Space. It took me 2 weeks, 6 hours, and 5 minutes to platinum Dead Space. I started on December 21st, 2009, ended on January 4th. Huh. So I played it over Christmas. Played a scary game over Christmas. What the hell's wrong with me? And then on my next one was this, number 8, with God of War. This is the PS2 game, but they kind of remastered it for PS3. I got that on March 22nd, 2010. How long did this one take me? God of War 1. Took me just 3 days. 3 days, 21 hours, 57 minutes. Not bad at all. What was next? I got the Heavy Rain Platinum next, just 2 days later, March 24th, 2010. Heavy Rain, that game was pretty, I don't know, it was alright, I guess. It's one of those games where you had to do quick time events right. Like, oh, make sure you press square at the right time. But it had real good trophies for its time, and it had a pretty good story. The only thing that was annoying, I remember the last trophy to this game, I do remember the last trophy to Heavy Rain, was you had to do the driving sequence. You had to drive real fast in the rain or something, and you had to do it perfectly. And that was the most pain in the ass trophy, for sure. I'm sure that's probably the rarest trophy. No, see all endings is the rarest trophy. Actually, doesn't look like, there it is. Follow your brother without making any mistakes. It's actually not the rarest trophy. Like the, well, not counting the platinum, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4th rarest. I think that was the one that I got last. No, it actually wasn't. Huh. I did get it the same day though, well, the next day. Yeah, Heavy Rain, pain in the ass. Then God of War 2, Platinum God of War 2, 4 days later, on March 28th. So wow. So I got God of War 1 on March 22nd. Then 2 days later I got Heavy Rain. And then 4 days later I got God of War 2. I was really grinding those trophies back then, wasn't I? Jeez. With God of War 2, how long did that one take me? It took me 3 days, 13 hours. I was knocking them out. I must have been gaming pretty hardcore back then. And then my next platinum, what's this? Maybe number 10 or so? I really did start numbering these. This next one was Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine, to be exact. I got that on April 8th, 2010. That was a pretty fun game. I mean, it was pretty gruesome. You could hack people's limbs off and stuff. It took me 7 months. I guess I probably took a break. Yeah, I started in September 7th, 2009, and ended in April 8th, 2010. It took me 7 months, 12 hours, 6 minutes. I must have got distracted with another game, took a break, because I do remember you had to play it on the hardest difficulty. And maybe I got frustrated at a part or something and took a break. Who knows? Who knows? That's 2010. That was 12 years ago. How am I supposed to remember that far away? Next one after that was God of War 3. Go figure. I got that, was that 3 days later? April 11th, 2010? How long did God of War 3 take me? Should be interesting. 6 days, 22 hours, almost a week. I don't really remember much about these games. Of course, I remember that they're beat 'em up, hack and slashes. You had to find all the chests, stuff like that. But story-wise, I kind of really don't remember. I mean, I remember the whole story in general. Kratos is gonna get revenge because Ares made him kill his family or whatever. I remember all that part. But like, if you wanted me to label off specifics, nah, I don't remember. So the next trophy after that, next platinum after that is Fallout 3. Is that Fallout 3? Yeah, Fallout 3. Oof, Fallout 3. If you've ever played Fallout 3 on PS3, you know how much of a pain in the ass this was. Fallout 3 on the PS3 would crash all the damn time. Like when you first played it, it's not so bad, but once you start, like, once your save file got so big, it would crash all the time. So people would have all these tips in order for it not to crash. They'd say, don't play with laser weapons so you don't leave the burning ash behind. Don't play with the green laser weapon so you don't leave goop behind, you know? And apparently all that added up to your save file getting bigger and bigger. So it was a pain in the ass to get that platinum, but I loved Fallout 3. I really did. It was like my first next gen game that really made me feel next gen. Like when you first start it, you're in the vault, and a lot of people lose interest at that very first because you got to take the test. Well, I think you can get out of taking the test or whatever, but then you got to escape the vault. But the moment you escape the vault and get out of the vault and you can see the whole open world, that's when I was like, whoa, you know, this is next gen for me. Even though people bash it because it looks all gray and you know, the trees are all dead and stuff, but it's just how open it was. That's what really took me back. It took me 2 weeks, 3 days, 4 hours to get the platinum, and I even got the 100%, which means did all the DLC trophies. That took me 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 days. So an extra 2 months after getting the platinum. I got the platinum on May 3rd, 2010, and I got all the DLC trophies on July 1st, 2010. Good times, good times. But like I said, if you ever played Fallout 3 on PlayStation 3, you know how much of a pain in the ass that was to get. The next one, probably one of my favorite platinums ever, Red Dead Redemption 1, The Legend of the West. I got that on June 23rd, 2010. Like I said, this is probably one of my favorite platinums. I really enjoyed Red Dead Redemption, the first one. Well, there was Red Dead Revolver, and then there was Red Dead Redemption, so it was the first Red Dead Redemption game. It wasn't the first Red Dead game. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think the trophy that I had to grind for in this was killing like 100 people with the mounted minigun or something like that. Other than that, the rarest ones, of course, are the multiplayer trophies. But I got the multiplayer trophies when the game first came out. I was playing this game when it first came out. My first trophy was on May 18th. I'd have to go back and look and see if that was the day it came out, but it probably was because I'm pretty sure I got this game at release, and so I did the online trophies like the first or second day. So everyone was learning it at the same time. You know, we were all learning it together, and so I was able to get all the multiplayer trophies pretty easily. Be the top scoring player in 3 consecutive FFA games and public matches. I got that legit, just because I did it when the game first came out and everyone was, no one knew the cheap stuff yet, no one knew the maps, so I was able to get it legit. I didn't have to boost that. Speaking of, I'll put a little caveat here. I do not boost trophies. Like, I'm not trying to sound holier than thou. If you boost trophies, more power to you. It's all good. I'm not here to judge. It's just I personally don't do it. Because that way, my trophies to me mean more. I got them the way they were meant to be earned. I didn't boost. I didn't intentionally trophy glitch. I don't I don't share my game saves with people, I don't say, "Hey, I'm going to sleep here, do this for me." You know, every trophy I got legit unless unless it was an unintentional trophy glitch, which I don't recall running into very many of those. I know when I was playing Kingdoms of Amalur like a month ago on stream, Road to Platinum streams, I got the what was that trophy? There was a trophy for harvesting each plant. You had to harvest 5 of each plant, and I got that way earlier than I should have. But I didn't do that intentionally. It just happened. So yeah, trophy glitches like that. But as far as intentional ones, people saying, "Oh, you can make it glitch out by doing this." No, I don't do that. So all these trophies I got legit. Some of them took me way longer, and I could have boosted them and gotten easier, but it is what it is. So I added that little note there for you all. Here, to kill the 500 enemies with a mounted weapon in in-game mode. That's the one that I grinded for. It was a pain in the ass. It actually wasn't my last trophy though. Wonder what my last trophy was. Reach the top rank in multiplayer experience. Oh, that's what my last one was. So, yeah. Alright, what trophy? What was that one? What is Red Dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it was 14. Platinum number 14, Red Dead Redemption. Now, for platinum number 15, we got Mafia 2. I honestly get Mafia 2 and Godfather 2 confused a lot of times. I think I've probably told a lot of people that Mafia 2 was my first platinum when it's really Godfather 2. Just because I get them mixed up. I think it was Mafia 2, but in reality it was Godfather 2. I got this one on September 5th, 2010. And yeah, Mafia 2 is pretty fun. There's not too many Mafia games anymore, is there? Now that the Mafia series have kind of stopped making games. There's not many mobster games out there anymore. It was a pretty fun game. I can't really remember the story. I just remember I had fun with it, obviously. I platinumed it. And then, what's next? The Force Unleashed. Star Wars, The Force Unleashed. I got that on October 13th, 2010. Again, not... I don't think it was all that hard. I think the hardest part was beating the game on hard. Or what they called Sith Master difficulty. But other than that, let's see. Order. Date. What was my last trophy I got? Oh, the DLC trophies, I guess. Other than that, lightsaber. Defeat 500 enemies with saber throw. Oh, I had to grind. I had to grind trophies. Defeat 500 enemies with force push. Defeat 500 enemies with force grip. Defeat 200 Wookiees on Kashyyyk. I don't remember how to say that planet. Defeat 100 enemies with force grip. Oh, so I actually had to grind. Beating the game on the hardest difficulty didn't really take me all that much time. It says I took 5 days, 6 hours to platinum in that. 1 week, 2 days to get the 100%, all the DLC trophies and all that. What is next? SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. That one was my next one. Got that on January 23rd, 2011. So we're into a new year now. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I don't know. I've pretty much all the WWE games just because I don't really watch wrestling much anymore, but I do like playing the game still. I like creating my own wrestler and using moves that look like they would paralyze you, because in the game they make the moves look pretty hard. When you pile driver somebody, you actually see their head and their neck going into the mat, where of course they don't do that on TV. That'd be paralyzing people. So I still like playing the game from time to time. I'm sure there were some online trophies I had to get. And that's probably the trophies I got last. Let's see. Order. Date. Let's see here. Form a total. Nice looking list. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. Perform a total of 1,004 signature and finishing moves. I decided to grind that one. Win an online Royal Rumble match. I remember I got lucky there. It only took me one try. I got eliminated at number 27, and so I came out at number 28 as Mark Henry. And so Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, he's a big guy. It's hard to throw him over the top rope, so I got lucky. Play an online Royal Rumble match to its conclusion. See, I got that at the exact same time. Well, 6 seconds apart, but it was the same match. So I got lucky. Got really, really lucky there. So there was a few online trophies I had to get here. I was never great at WWE games. Yeah, they were... most of the time you could turn the difficulty down to easy, and they weren't too bad. But sometimes they'd want you to do stuff on the hardest difficulty, and that's when it becomes a pain in the ass. Because then the computer reverses every single move you do, and you're like, really? How am I supposed to beat this? It's annoying. My next platinum was Dragon Age. Dragon Age Origins. I got that on March 13th, 2011. That Dragon Age Origins is probably one of my favorite games on PS3. It took me 2 weeks, 2 days, 15 hours to get it. 2 weeks, 5 days, 17 hours to get all the DLC trophies. So that tells you how hard I was hitting this game. I really enjoyed it. I got it on the Xbox 360 first, but then I was like, screw it, get it for the PS3, get some trophies. I want to say they patched in trophies later. Maybe it was one of those games where they patched them in later. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. So yeah, I got it on PS3 just to get some trophies. I ended up getting the platinum. I don't think I got all the achievements on 360. I'm more of a trophy guy than I am an achievement guy. I don't know why. I think it's just the double bling of the platinum. Because on Xbox you don't get nothing for 100% completion. You're just like, they're like, hey, good job. On PlayStation, like, here's a platinum trophy, and then you're like, nice. So I think that's why I like the PlayStation trophy system more. I finally got Plat Dead Space yesterday. Yeah, Dead Space. I don't know if you saw it. I have it on my list down here. It's platinum number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Platinum number 7, Dead Space. Dead Space is awesome. Like I said, I was hooked on Dead Space, and I'm not a horror game guy. I'm really not. I don't really like horror games that much, but just Dead Space had me hooked. Platinum Dead Space. When was that? January 4th, 2010. Good times, good times. Then after I got Dragon Age Origins, well, that's probably why I went back and bought Dragon Age Origins, because I bought Dragon Age 2. So Dragon Age 2 is my next platinum on April 10th, 2011. Dragon Age 2, it was nowhere as good as Dragon Age Origins, at least not in my opinion. I didn't really care for it. I didn't really care for Dragon Age 2 too much. Have you seen the remake stuff? Oh yeah, the remake for the Dead Space. I thought you were talking about Dragon Age, but yeah, the Dead Space, yeah, it's like looking really good. I'm liking what they're doing with it. I hope that they say they're not going to really mess with the story, which is the main thing for me. But the videos and stuff I saw, the improved lighting and stuff like that, it's looking good. I really can't wait to play it. Hope they don't mess it up somehow. I don't see how they could if they don't touch the story, but you never know. You never know. Took me 3 weeks, 4 days, 1 hour, and 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Well, that's specific. To platinum Dragon Age 2. What was my last trophy on Dragon Age 2? Probably beating it on like the hardest difficulty or something, right? Let's see. Yeah, weed out the DLC trophies. Become the Viscount of Kirkwall. Found every variety of crafting resources. I guess I had to. Guess it was an ending I saw. I don't know. I really don't know. Can't tell you. It's been too long. It's been too long. Alright, what's next? L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire. That Rockstar game. They say no story change, but it's not going to play the same route. They are adding some extra in there. Well, as long as no story change, then I don't see how they can really screw it up. And as long as they keep the atmosphere creepy, which, looking at the videos and stuff that they've shown, it does seem like they're keeping the atmosphere creepy, so it shouldn't. It should be good. It should be good. You know, on paper it sounds like it's going to be good, but you never know, man. You never know. It's like, how do you screw up a remake? But it's happened. It's happened. Like, apparently the remake or remaster of, was it Warcraft? Apparently that was, people didn't like that. I haven't played it, so I don't know, but apparently a lot of people were displeased with that, so it could happen. So next platinum was L.A. Noire. What platinum was this? You know what? Hold on. Let me bring up one of my other sites here for a second. I got a site where I number them. L.A. Noire. Where is it? L.A. Noire was my 20th platinum. All right. Clips, they're ramping up the creepy. That's good. As long as they don't add more jump scares. When I was talking about why I loved Dead Space earlier in my stream, I said one of the main things is because jump scares are just annoying to me. And the first Dead Space only had like maybe 2. I want to say there's one when you're on an elevator, and then there's another one sometime. But it was mostly just creepy, you know? That's what was so compelling. It was so just, the atmosphere was creepy. That's why I really liked it. It didn't rely on jump scares. And so as long as they don't add more jump scares in, I'm good. Because then I'll be like, ah, they're shortcut. Shortcut. So my 20th Platinum, LA Noire. Let's see, how long did this one take me? I got it on June 1st, 2011. How long did this take? It took me 2 weeks, 1 day, and 4 hours. Alright. I remember one of the last trophies I needed to get was you had to drive all the cars or something. No, that's all good. It's all good. I'm just saying. That's what I was talking about earlier. Is I just hope they don't add more jump scares in, because I don't like jump scares. Jump scares are cheap. At least I think. I know some people love jump scares, but I think it's a cheap horror trick. You know, what's that over there? And it's like, really, just make just blow my mind, man. You know, make me scared in the mind game. And that's what I loved about Dead Space 1. They messed with your mind. Let's see, what was my last? Yeah, drive every vehicle in the city. That was my last trophy I needed for the Platinum. It was annoying having to go around finding all the vehicles. My favorite game is a horror game. Which one, Jacob? From what I've heard, it's more better models and new things. Yeah, and they say improved lighting, which I saw one of the videos that they released where they were using the flashlight. Looked real good. Yeah, collect all platinums. Or collect all trophies. Collect all platinums. June 1st, what's the next one? So this would be 21. Platinum number 21 was Bioshock. The Last of Us Part 2. Oh, nice. I haven't played Part 2 yet. I played Part 2, of course, the first one. I played the hell out of the first one. And then when Part 2 came out, someone spoiled the big thing that happens at the beginning. I'm not going to spoil it for people who haven't played it. And I was like, and then, so that kind of really turned me off from wanting to play it, just because I was like, man, now I'm not going to be surprised at that part. And I'll get around to it eventually. I know I will. It's just kind of really killed my drive to want to play that. So I'll get around to it eventually, though, for sure. So I really enjoyed the first one. And plus, it's Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog, they kill it every time. Alright, platinum number 21, Bioshock. The first one. Welcome to the Circus of Value. Oh, is this? Oh, I thought it said Bioshock 3 for a second. I was like, what? So yeah, the first one. This game's kind of a pain in the ass on the hardest difficulty. Really, I just went around crowbarring everybody. Like, the crowbar is the most OP, pretty much weapon. Just have a melee build and melee everyone down. Complete the game on survivor difficulty without using a Vita chamber. Yeah, so that means you couldn't die. I thought I was going to have a real hard time with that, but honestly, it really wasn't that bad. I don't remember if I ever had to load a save. I don't think I did. I think I got lucky playing a melee build. It was pretty easy. So, next trophy. This would be 22. On August 14th, I got that Bioshock on July 17th. August 14th, 2011 is Terminator Salvation. It was a okay Terminator game. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great at all. It was alright, but it kind of made your PlayStation crash every once in a while, which that kind of sucked. But I think I did it in like 8 hours. Let's see, 15 hours. It's because I started it, then I went to sleep, and then I finished it. So yeah. I think my first plat was Burnout Paradise. Nice. That's a fun game. I have not platinum that game yet. I have it on PS3, and I got a lot of trophies in it. And then I even bought the remastered on PS4, but I haven't even played the remaster yet. It's kind of sad. I bought it on a good sale because they had it on sale for like $20, like I want to say like a month after it came out. So I snatched it up. I haven't even played it yet. That's sad. Pretty sad. I have so many games that I haven't played. It's ridiculous. Just because I see them on sale, they're on a good sale, and I just $5, buy, and then I just not too many damn games. Now, platinum number 23, I want to say this is on 15th of August, or not August, October, was Fallout New Vegas. Another good Fallout game. Yo, I'm back. Hey, Ellie. What's up? Hello, Eugenia. Thanks for stopping by again. We're doing something a little different today. I'm talking about my trophy list and all my trophies. I'm going over all my platinums right now. Right now, I'm on platinum number 23, I think, 22, something like that, with Fallout New Vegas. It took me, wow, it took me 11 months, 3 weeks, and 5 days to platinum this. I wonder why. I probably just moved on to different games every once in a while. Let's see, order, date. What was my last trophies that I got in this game, other than the DLC ones? Played the game from start to finish in hardcore mode. Of course, that would be my last trophy. I probably just rushed through it. Complete the game. Wait, complete No Gods, No Masters. I'm guessing that's the final mission or something. Complete wild card, complete all or nothing. Alright. That was a pretty fun game. I liked Fallout 3 better than New Vegas. But New Vegas was still fun. My next platinum, which is 20. What was this? 24th. Uncharted 3. Dang it, that's a lot. Thanks, Ellie. Just check it out. It took me 13 years for Dead Space. Yeah, I have some games that not that long, but I have some games on here that's took me quite a few years, I think. I'm sure we'll run into one here in a minute. Uncharted 3, that's my 24th. Uncharted 3, like I said, I think Uncharted 3 is probably my favorite one story-wise. Even though it has some plot holes in it, I just thought the story to 3 was the best, I thought. Took me 3 days, 5 hours. Wow, I really blew through Uncharted 3. No wonder it was my favorite one. Played the hell out of it. I blew the dust off of this one. Did you finish? I finished the story to it. I finished the story last night, but I have not platinumed it yet. So I will be platinuming it this Wednesday. Well, this coming up next Wednesday, I'll continue playing it for the platinum. I'm thinking about doing these kind of streams every Saturday to where I talk about my weekly trophies, what all I got, and if I got a new platinum, I'll talk about what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and all that. But in order to do that, we got to catch up. We got to catch up to where we are. So that's why I'm doing my platinums up to the point. 24. Now 25 was Saints Row. Saints Row the Third. Saints Row the Third was okay. I really liked the first one. The second one was really good too. I think the second one's my favorite. But unfortunately, those didn't have trophies to them. Hell, I want to say the first one only came out on Xbox 360. I don't think it came out on PS3. The second one did, I do believe, but it didn't have trophies, unfortunately. So Saints Row the Third, I got a platinum. It took me 1 week, 6 days, and 49 minutes. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think that was the last one before they started going like the superpower route. So out of all the games you played, which one was your favorite that you really enjoyed? My favorite platinum would probably have to be Witcher 3. My favorite platinum game. Probably have to be Witcher 3. And heck, I might say that's my favorite video game too. Because I'm a sucker for RPGs. And I really liked the DLCs. I really liked how they wrapped it up. And I played Witcher 1 and 2 before Witcher 3 came out. So I was really hyped on that. I have no idea what you're doing, Gina. I'm on my PlayStationProfiles.com profile, and I'm looking at all my trophies. All my trophies I've earned over the years. I've got all the trophies on a game before, but sadly it didn't have a platinum. Oh, I hate when that happens, Jacob. I've heard about it. It's a good game. Yeah, Witcher 3. It's, like I said, I was going to say it was my favorite platinum, but now that I think about it, I think it's my favorite game. Like, honestly. And then my favorite other platinums would probably have to be Red Dead Redemption 1. That was really good. And then Cyberpunk. That was really fun. Even though Cyberpunk did have its problems when it first came out, I'm not going to lie. I still thought it was a really great game. And I can't wait to play it on next gen. What is a game you love but has a trophy you just can't get? That's a good question. I would have to look at my profile, my trophy profile here. Nothing really. Oh, I got you. A lot of the Yakuza games. I really love the Yakuza series. If you don't know what the Yakuza series is, it's like a beat 'em up game, but it's like the first couple games they were all in Japanese. Well, they had English like menus and stuff, but like it was you had to read subtitles because it was fully voiced in Japanese. And I really love those games. I really do. But a lot of them I can't get the platinums because they want you to do 100% of everything. And like there's some mini games on there that are really hard, and I'm just like nah. There's only a few. I think I only got the platinums in a couple Yakuza games. I got them on Yakuza Like a Dragon right here. Then I want to say I got the platinum in Yakuza 6, and that was the only ones. If I could go back and platinum all the other Yakuza games, I would. Yeah, see, I got the platinum in Yakuza Like a Dragon, and then I think I got the platinum in Yakuza 6. And if I could, I would go back and platinum all the rest. I just can't force myself to do it. I really can't. Like Yakuza 5, I got 51 and 57 trophies. Yakuza 4, I got 42 or 48. Yakuza 3, 45 of 50. It's just, I'm so close, but I just can't get a few of them because I'm like, nope, can't do it. I just can't do it. Hey, Olivia, how's it going? Later, Eugenia. For me, it's the Hot Wheels Unleashed trophy. As it's too hard for me. It's stopping me from getting plat. Hot Wheels Unleashed. I didn't that just come out, or is it an older game? I want to say there was a Hot Wheels game that just came out, right? I'm doing pretty good, Olivia. Pretty good. Uh, just going over my trophy list here. I'm looking back at all my platinums. So I did Saints Row. Now WWE 12. I want to say we're like number 26. WWE 12. I want to say WWE 12 was probably my last yearly WWE game I got the platinum. And I think, yeah, came out not too long ago. That Hot Wheels Unleashed. Yeah, it looks fun. I, I hope it will become a plus game one of these days. If not, I'll hope to buy it on sale or something because it looks pretty fun. WWE 12. That's. I want to say, like I said, I think it's one of my last yearly WWE games I got the platinums for because I started playing them. They shut down the servers to the WWE games like when the next game comes out, they'll shut down the servers. So if you don't play them within that year that the game is new, you can't get the online trophies. So after WWE 12, I kind of stopped playing them when they released, so I would miss the multiplayer trophies. So I want to say WWE 12 is one of the last WWE games I platinumed, at least one of their yearly series, anyways. Can you play Attack on Titan? Oh, do you play Attack on Titan? No, I haven't played that yet. I have not. Let's see, what's next? The Darkness 2. I really wish the Darkness. Wait, did the Darkness 1 had trophies, right? Or did it? No, it didn't. I don't think the Darkness 1 did have trophies. Man, the Darkness 1 that was probably one of my favorite PS3 games that were launched early. Like, if you've never played the Darkness, he has like some darkness within him or something, and it comes out these like darkness heads come out of them, and they can chew hearts of enemies that you kill and stuff. It's a pretty crazy game. And the first one, I loved the first one. So when the second one came out, I said I just have to get the platinum for the second one because I loved the first one so much. Unfortunately, the second one wasn't as good, but it was still fun. And so I just said to myself, just because they didn't have a platinum for the first one, I have to platinum the second one. I just have to. It's a principle. Yeah, the Darkness game is really fun. Damn, you have 106 subscribers. Damn, that's a hell of a lot. Thanks. I don't think it's a lot. I mean, but I'm setting my goals too high. I look at all these people who have like 10,000 subscribers, and I'm like, lucky, you lucky. But thanks, I appreciate it. 106. I mean, I'm glad I have 106 because when I started doing this a couple months ago, I had like four. So I've came a long way, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you who subscribe. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it. My next platinum, Borderlands. Borderlands 1. That was a pretty fun. I was pretty addicted to Borderlands 1 when it first came out. Took me Oof, 1 year, 10 months to get the platinum. See, that was pretty lengthy. I got it on June 12th, or no, June 21st, 2012. I noticed a lot of sub scams on YouTube of late. Yeah, that really sucks. Hey, Storm of Spanx, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing a stream just chatting about my trophy collection. So yeah, it was Borderlands. Next, we got Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires. I got that on July 16th, 2012. This is like platinum number 28, I do believe, if we're on track. And Dynasty Warriors, I don't really care for the main Dynasty Warriors games, but the Empires version, I really enjoy the Empires version. Now, Tomb Raider Underworld, got that on August 9th, 2012. I don't really remember much about it. I don't remember if it was hard or anything. Hey, they promise a prize for hitting sub goals by pyramid schemes. English is hard. Systems? That's weird. I haven't heard anything like that. It's crazy. My next platinum, which is, where are we at? Platinum number 31st. This is the 31st platinum. Force Unleashed 2. Force Unleashed 2, if I remember right, it wasn't as good as the first one. Or was it? I can't remember. I know that it was more like you could chop limbs off and stuff in that one, and the Force Unleashed 2, which was kind of weird that they went that route. But honestly, I don't remember how hard it was. How long did this one take me? I got it on August 26th, 2012. So we're back in August. Wasn't my first trophies? Yeah, August 8th, 2019. So this has been 3 years later. I got my 31st platinum with the Force Unleashed 2. How long did it take me? It took me 2 weeks, 1 day, and 23 hours. It's not bad. What was my last trophies? I honestly don't. Some of these I remember, some of these I don't. I guess I was just hitting them so hardcore. Zoom all the way down here. Complete the game on Unleashed difficulty. Complete the game on hard. Complete the game on medium. Complete the game and choose the dark side ending. Okay, so I played it on easy, and I was light side. And then I played it on hard on the Unleashed difficulty, and I played it as dark side this time. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Simple breakdown: you get people to sub and say your name, and then for each one you get a point, and it goes on and on. That's weird. I wouldn't want subs like that because you know they're not going to come back and watch you. You just know. So how long ago was your first platinum? Yeah, it was back in 2009, August 8th, 2009. So that's what, 20. I'm not good at math. That was what, 19 years ago? No. 2022, 29. Something like that. They don't do it for watchers. Yeah, I know, but it's just, what's the point of having a high subscription number if they don't watch your stuff? You know, it's kind of weird. I don't get it. I personally don't get it. I wouldn't want to do it like that. So yeah, August 8th, 2009 was my first platinum trophy. They want numbers as the video is a non-stop loop. Oh, that's weird. I didn't think about that. That's crazy. Yeah, it's back in the PS3 days. I want to look up to see when they added trophies. Like, I know Uncharted 1 was one of the first games I played with trophies. Because when the PS3 first came out, it didn't have a trophy system. They added it later once they found out that a lot of players were going over to Xbox because of an achievement system. And so they were all like, hey, let's have our own achievement system. So they came out with trophies. And as you see, I got my first Uncharted trophy on September 23rd, 2008. That might have been when they started releasing trophies. At the beginning, not all games needed to have trophies, but as it went on, now every game needs to have trophies. I've reported about 30 of them tonight. It's crazy. Buffering. Sorry, Eugenia. Sorry about your buffering. I hate when that happens. Alright, where were we at? We were at... Yo, Ellie, what's up? We were at Platinum. What is it, Skyrim? Skyrim. When did I get Skyrim Platinum? On September 10th, 2012. Google said the trophies got added in July 2nd, 2008. July 2nd, wow. So I was a little behind. So I want to say my first time I got trophies was in Uncharted 1. So from July to September, I guess I heard about it late. I thought I was on the ball pretty much right away, but I guess I heard about it late. It took me 10 months and 11 hours and 57 minutes to get the platinum to Skyrim. 10 months, wow. It took me 1 year, 6 months to get all the DLC trophies. It's crazy. It's crazy. What are we at? Hold on. I'm gonna check my list here. Skyrim was the 32nd. So the 33rd is going to be WWE Legends. Legends of WrestleMania. This was a game that was it made by a different company? I can't remember. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know, but they focused on just like the old school wrestlers. I got the platinum in this because it was pretty dang easy. As you can see, according to PlayStation profiles, according to their members, it's 30.86%. On PlayStation, it's a little lower with 6%, but eh. And then, I guess we'll get to the top of the page here, and I'll call it a stream. Because I was kind of thinking about making this a short stream anyways, because I kind of want to convert this over to podcast episodes. I have a podcast that no one listens to, but hey, you know, it's going to convert it to like an hour-long podcast. So yeah, the Mass Effect. Let's, oh, by the way, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, did you scroll through this? Yes, I did. Thanks for the tip. After I watched the credits and everything, we got to New Game Plus. Well, not New Game Plus, just post-game, I guess you used to say. I did it at the end of the stream. And then I called it a stream after that. But yeah, thanks for the tip. It took a while to scroll all the way to the bottom. I can definitely see why it's a trophy. What's your podcast? It used to be called the BloodyTheSky Show, but I changed it recently to BloodyTheSky Trophy Hunter. You can find it on Google Podcast, Spotify, Anchor, and then I think Stitcher or something like that. It's not on I still need to get it on what's the Apple one? The iPod one, iTunes, that's it. I still need to get it on iTunes. I don't have it on there yet. But yeah, you can find it on Google and stuff, and Spotify and stuff like that. What's your favorite Marvel character? Punisher. Hands down, Punisher. Probably be Punisher number 1. Probably Moon Knight number 2. Venom would probably be number 3. Deadpool would probably be number 4. And then 5. Maybe Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider's number 5. Yeah, it's on Spotify. If you don't find BloodyTheSky the Trophy Hunter, then search the BloodyTheSky Show. I changed it like a week ago, so it should be updated to the new title, but just in case, if you can't find it. Now, where are we at? Oh, Mass Effect. Mass Effect 1. This is the non-remastered, the non-legendary edition that just came out a few months ago now. I got this on the PS. I got it on February 22nd, 2013. I think I did this pretty quick. Mass Effect 1. Oh no, 2 months, 2 weeks, 4 days, so I didn't do it quick. I thought I did. Mass Effect 1 is hands down my favorite Mass Effect game. Just looked at my list and the quality of plats has dropped as of late. Yeah, that happens. When you say quality, you mean like you just platinum mostly easy games? or do you just mean like the overall quantity? Because man, back in the day, I used to get, man, I would say let me like at least 12 platinums a year. Now I only get like maybe 5 a year because it's just I have so many games to play now that I'm like I can't afford to spend all these times grinding these platinum trophies when I got all these great games to play. I haven't played the new $3 games. Yeah, I was talking about a $3 game earlier that I just platinumed. There's actually I platinumed it this week. It was called Aircraft Evolution. I bought it on sale for like $4. It was fun. I mean, that's all that matters, right? But it wasn't a AAA game, you know, like Mass Effect or Sky or the Elder Scrolls. You know, it's no. But hey, indie games are fun too. There's nothing wrong with platinum some $3 games. Now there are some games that people buy just because the platinum's easy. Like My Name is Mayo. That's one of the first ones that pops into my head. A lot of people just buy that game just because it's an easy platinum. By the way, I followed your podcast. I'm Plurry. Plurry? Thanks for following the podcast. How many games do you play? If you mean like how many games do I normally play like at once, like say in a week, and then I try to just keep it small. I try to juggle like 5 games at a time, like 5 or less, I should say. Like I usually have like one game I'm playing co-op with either a friend or my dad, because my dad's a gamer and he likes to play. We like to play games together still. So I usually have one co-op game I'm playing. I usually have like a multiplayer game I'm playing just to get that multiplayer itch. And then I usually have like two single player games I'm working on. And then but if you want to know how many games I've played total, this says I've played 597 trophy games. So I've played a lot of games total. Like it's insane. I have so many games, and I'm a collector too. So most of the games that you see on my list, I actually have the physical edition. I have the disc, and I still have it back there somewhere. So if you're like, hey, go grab. Actually, I have a PC game right here. What is this? This is old school. It's dusty. Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. That tells you I just collect pretty much all the games I buy, so I still have them. That's crazy. You're a grinder. Keep it up. I'll try. I mean, like I said, I don't really grind for platinums much anymore, other than when I'm streaming. But you know, trophies are in it pretty much every game nowadays. So as long as I keep gaming, I'll keep earning trophies, right? So my next platinum, Mass Effect 2. I got it right after Mass Effect 1. I got it April 1st, 2013. How long did this one take me? 1 month, 6 days, and 17 hours. That's not bad. Like I said, Mass Effect 1 was my favorite of the trilogy. It had I'm not bragging, just comparing 2050 played. Dang, 2050 played, that's crazy. I don't even think I have that many, I don't even think I have that many owned. I would say I maybe have like 100 that I own that I haven't played yet. Between PlayStation Plus games and ones I've bought on sale for like $5 and some ones that I've bought on disc that I haven't played yet. But yeah, that's a lot. Wow. That's crazy. Let's see. Ooh, Battlefield Bad Company 2 is my next platinum. I got that on 25th of April 2013. Battlefield Bad Company 2. This probably, other than Battlefield 2, this was my favorite Battlefield game multiplayer wise. I really liked the story to Battlefield Bad Company 1 more because I'm a sucker for comedy in video games, and Battlefield Bad Company 1's story was hilarious. At least I thought it was hilarious. A lot of people hated on it because of that. They wanted a serious, you know, Michael Bay blockbusters of a story, you know, where there's action all over the place, but it focused on a more lighthearted fun. And I really enjoyed that. It took me 3 years, 1 month, 3 weeks, 3 days, and 10 hours to get the platinum of this trophy, or to this game. And the reason why is because there's a multiplayer trophy on here where you have to kill 20 people by having buildings destroyed on them. Let's see. Is it the wrong way? Yeah, get 20 demolished kills. Online, get 20 demolished kills. And the reason why that's so hard is because when a building was about to fall, the commander would come over, the intercom, get out of there, soldier. And then you'd hear the building like creaking and crunching. So you had plenty of time to exit the building. So you'd have to just surprise people in order to get the 20 demolition kills. That took freaking forever, man. But yeah, it was a good time though. Good times. I went back and played. Yo, hold on. Oh, my alarm's going off. Stop. I totally meant to turn that off. My bad. My bad. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. You play Fortnite? I have not played Fortnite. I have a friend who plays it quite a bit, and I've watched him play it. It looks interesting because you can like build stuff as you play, but I haven't played it yet. Yo, your podcast sounds interesting. Thanks. I haven't done a podcast episode in a few months. I once got a kill on that doing a 9/11. You had to do special things. Like you had to do stuff. Like I said, you had to surprise them in order to get those kills. Like I remember one. I think there was a gadget where you could spawn in buildings. So I was placing C4, and once they spawn, I hit the C4, have the building come down around them at pretty much right at the time they were spawning. So you had to do crazy stuff like that in order to get those kills. Alright, the last platinum I'll talk about for tonight. We'll continue next Saturday. Nier got a second kill. It's pretty impressive with, like I said, the demolition, because you had so much time to get out. You had so much time to just exit. It was very hard to get those kills. Mass Effect 3 was my platinum. What number is this? Mass Effect 3. 37th platinum. How long did this take? I got it on May 26th, 2013. Took me 1 month, 3 weeks, and 16 hours. I think I did 3 in all. 3 in all with that one bombing run, or just 3 total throughout your time playing the game. Because I was at a low number for a long time until I started getting lucky and just started focusing on it. Mass Effect, the Mass Effect trilogy, the original 3. Like I said, Mass Effect 1 was my favorite just because I thought it had the best story, hands down. I thought it had the best writing, the best story, all that good stuff. No, the whole game, yeah. Getting 20 was rough. Getting 20 definitely was rough. I played it a lot. I'd have to look at my stats. Unfortunately, the Battlefield stat pages that used to have them, like I think one was called BF2CStats.com or something. They've all been shut down. But I want to say I've played that game like, I think I played like 500 hours online, maybe more. So, yeah. It's not my most played game though. I want to say my most played game is World of Warcraft. I think I have like 6,000 hours of World of Warcraft. I see the link of Versus Link of the Miles Morales fan-made game again. Oh. I looked up that game. I don't know if maybe I was looking at an old version, but all you do is basically swing around and stuff. Swing around buildings and all that. Interesting. Alright, well, my overall trophy stats, I'm at trophy level 488, 6% into 489. I'm at 11,457 trophies total, 87 platinums, 568 golds, almost 2k silvers, 1,972. And then I got 8,830 bronzes. I'm at 2.34 trophies per day. Nice, that's been climbing. And according to PSN profiles, which PSN profiles, I think they're the most accurate site, but there's a lot of people who don't have PSN profiles account. I have a question. Of all the games you have bought, all the 597, how much money do you think was total? Oh man. Man, I don't know. Most of my games, there towards the beginning, I was buying new. And with sales tax here, it used to be 64.11. Buying a video game brand new used to be 64.11, but now I think it's like 64. Sales tax went up, so I think it's like 64. I don't even know, 64.24 or something for buying a game. So you'd have to take 64.11 times. I would estimate about maybe 300 of those new, and then I guess put the rest like 20, $30. So, oof, I don't know. That'd be a crazy number. What if there's a PS6? Oh, then I'll definitely get it, and I hope they keep trophies around. Some people are saying, "Oh, they're gonna do away with trophies," and I highly doubt that. I highly doubt they will. Let me bring up my calculator app there for a second. Let's just say 64 times 300. That right there is 2011, 12. So, oh wait, no, I totally mistyped that. Let's see, 64 times 300. That's 19,200. That's at least $19,000. And some of these 597 games though, I have gotten free with PlayStation Plus. I know that triggers some people. So you didn't get it for free, you got it for PlayStation Plus. Okay, whatever. I've been a member of PlayStation Plus since the very beginning. It came out on the PS3 days, and you didn't need PlayStation Plus to play online back then. Most people have it because you needed to play online. I didn't. I bought it just because one, you had crazy discounts, and two, they gave games away every month, so that's why I got it originally. So some of these games I have gotten with PlayStation Plus, but most of them I've bought new, and then I'd say maybe about 30% I've bought them used. Oh, and one more question, sorry. No, that's okay. My son worked out. I could have bought a mansion. Yeah, that's gaming's fun though. You can't really justify. Oh, I just wasted this much money on video games. Because if you had fun, then you didn't really waste the money, right? And plus, there's way worse hobbies out there. You could be spending the money on crack. Although sometimes video gaming is as addictive, so I don't know if that's really a win. So yeah, this. Oh, like I was gonna say, according to PlayStation profiles, I am ranked 21,482 in the world of trophies. That's a very rough number. That is not. I'm not actually ranked 21,000 in the world. It's just there's no way. It's just there's way too many people that aren't on PlayStation profiles. PlayStation profiles goes off just how many people have actually entered their username in PlayStation profiles. Of all the games you have finished and got platinums, what do you do with them? Do you keep them or sell them or pawn them? I keep them. I'm a collector. So if, say, you went down to a game I had years and years and years and years ago, uh, let's just find an old school game here. Um, Mafia 3. I started Mafia 3 in November of 2000. Oh, I didn't complete that. Let's go to a game that I've completed. Oh, Diablo 3. Here we go. Reapers of Souls. I got the platinum for that. When did I get the platinum for this? I got it on December 2014. I still play Diablo 3 Reapers of Soul every once in a while. I pop the disc in and still play it from time to time. So yeah, I keep all the games I play. I have a PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5 disc-based library. At about 6 games a month from day one. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of similar. I could just mess with Google when I'm bored. Yeah, I guess that's true. You can just search around. Um, yeah, I didn't get a PS1 when they first released. I was a sucker and got a Sega Saturn instead because they're like, oh, all the PS1 games are gonna come to the Sega Saturn. They didn't. They didn't. And so I was late on the PS1 train, but I did eventually get one. And then PS2, 3, 4, and 5, I've gotten pretty much day one. My PlayStation 5 got stolen, actually. I pre ordered one from Best Buy, and then it got shipped through this company I've never even heard of called LSO, Lone Star Overnight. And once it got to their like their warehouse at 4 in the morning, it got there at 4 in the morning. Yay for me! Someone stole it. It disappeared. So yeah, I had to get another one, and so I got another one on GameStop, and I actually got here on Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to me. I guess I would have had one sooner, but yeah, that kind of sucked. I actually have podcast episodes about that where you can listen to me talking about my PlayStation 5 getting stolen. It sucked. It really sucked. Not including digital games or DLC. That's true. Yeah, yeah. I have, like I said, most of the games that you see on my list, I have them physical on disc. But there is some I have digital because even though I'm a collector, I can't deny that just some digital deals, are just too good to pass up. Like I want to say I got a game. What game? Oh, it was Sleeping Dogs actually. I got the PS5 or PS4 version of Sleeping Dogs for like $4, and you can't find it on sale on disc for $4 unless you go on like eBay and stuff. And I don't really like shopping on eBay for games because you never know like what you're gonna get. Sometimes you'll get one that's not really the English version or stuff like that. And I know you can return them, but I'd just rather just go to like a store where I can see it first and then I buy it. If you ever want to find out how deep in the DLC hole you can get, refresh licenses. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's crazy. I have a lot of things to do, so I'm gonna do it. Bye. Bye, Eugenia. Thanks for stopping by again. I'll be playing more Miles Morales on Wednesday. Yeah, and another reason I like to buy physical is because sometimes games get discontinued off of the store. Like the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, those get discontinued all the damn time. They come back usually, but I can go put in Marvel Ultimate Alliance on my PS3 and play it. To where if I want to go buy it digitally, can't. It's not there. So that's another good thing about discs and stuff. All right. Uh, is that is that it? Anybody got any more questions from me or anything? Because I'll probably end stream. I'll be back. Yeah, from the store is better, like Walmart, because you can see and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like I usually people rat on GameStop all the time, but usually I go to GameStop unless it's a really old game. Then you're better off going somewhere else, like a movie trading company or a game exchange or places like that, to where they sell them a little cheaper than GameStop. But or Amazon. As long as you're getting it through Amazon, I don't have a problem shopping through Amazon. But if it's like a third party seller and they're trying to sell it through Amazon, then I don't buy it. But yeah, I usually go to GameStop. And they usually don't hound me about warranty and stuff like that. My GameStop's usually pretty good about all that stuff. So people hate on GameStop, but mine's actually pretty cool, at least I think. But maybe it's because I've been going there since they opened. So like, oh, here comes this guy again who spends $1,000. So yeah. All right, everybody. I think I'm gonna end stream here. Thanks for tuning in. No more questions. Good stream. Bye. Have a good night. Thank you, Ellie. Hope you have a good night too. Thank you, Nick, and everyone else who joined in, Jacob, and all those. Thank you for anyone who subscribed and all that. Speaking of, if you're watching me on Twitch, Facebook, whatever, I appreciate it. Follow, subscribe, all that. Appreciate all your support. I'll be back Wednesday. It is my birthday week next week, but I should be back on at least Wednesday. So I'll be back on Wednesday to play more Miles Morales. We'll go from there. I might not stream Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, but I don't know what I have going on yet. So see you all Wednesday if you want to see me play more Miles Morales. You are a cool dude. Thanks, man. Thanks. You too, Nick. You too. You're a cool dude too. Uh, my socials are over there. If you want to hit me up on social media, you can feel free to message me on any of them and all that good stuff. Thank you. I also have a Discord, so I only have like 2 people in it right now, me and a friend. But if you want to join this Discord and chat, I'm free with that too. What time on Wednesday? About 10 o'clock U.S. Central Time, which, if you need any reference, it's 9:14 U.S. Central Time right now. So, sub to you. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. So, yeah, about 10 U.S. Central. When is your birthday? My birthday is next Saturday, I do believe, right? The 26th? Yes, it's next Saturday, the 26th. So I might have things going on Thursday and Friday. I don't know if anyone wants to do anything or not. But I'll definitely be here Wednesday, and then I'll let you guys know if I'm not going to be streaming Thursday or Friday. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching.